University of Zimbabwe Library, an indispensable pillar of the university's academic structure. University of Zimbabwe Library is at the core of academic life at the University of Zimbabwe. The library has responded to changes in teaching and learning methodologies that now emphasize teamwork, active exchange of ideas, and critical thinking within a digital environment by way of establishing 21st century facilities. In creating these facilities, the library also recognized the university's strategic thrust of producing highly ICT competent graduates. The facilities consist of undergraduate and postgraduate collaborative learning centers, research commons, multimedia center, and technologies for students with special needs. These different facilities were born out of the realization that different scholarly audiences have varying needs and learning preferences. Collaborative learning centers. These facilities combine research and social space that contributes to social dialogue, scholarly exchange, and intellectual development. The library has 2 collaborative learning centers for undergraduate and postgraduate students. In this collaborative learning environment, students are challenged both socially and emotionally as they listen to different perspectives and are required to articulate and defend their ideas. In doing so, students begin to create their own unique conceptual frameworks and not solely rely on lecturers or textbooks. Thus, in such a collaborative learning setting, learners have the opportunity to converse with peers, exchange diverse beliefs, question other conceptual frameworks, and actively learn from one another. Research Commons. This facility enhances the library's commitment to supporting students in their learning and research endeavors. Given that use the library subscribers to an array of electronic resources that include e-journals and e-books, the creation of a conducive and serene environment far away from the library public life for accessing these e-resources was inevitable. Furthermore, the Research Commons play a corroborative role to information literacy, IL training offered by the library to all first-year students. Corroborative in the sense that the space provides an opportunity for students to improve the skills learned in IL training through practicing in the space. Multimedia Center. An interactive environment meant to promote real-time sharing of knowledge and accessing of current information. Library users are in a position to view academic materials on DVD, recorded lectures, experiments, and presentations. There are also television sets connected to digital satellite television, DSTV, featuring news, geography, documentary, and history channels, among others. This center provides students with an opportunity to benefit from the virtual and global knowledge landscape at a click. The Multimedia Center is also equipped with the state-of-the-art computers with web cameras that can be used for video chat and conference. Besides video chat, students are also able to share files instantly using Web 2.0 tools such as Skype. It is through such tools that students can share knowledge and engage in collaborative efforts with other students from the world over. The computers enable students to blog on various web pages, thus making them active participants on virtual spaces. Users are able to stream academic videos on YouTube, including recorded lectures from the best universities in the world, like Harvard University, Stanford University, and Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Assistive technologies for students with special needs. The advent and dominance of ICT-based information resources has changed the way students with special needs access and use information. This ICT-driven environment presents challenges especially for low vision and blind students, given that most information is consumed electronically. To this end, an assortment of gadgets has been acquired so as to empower these students to become independent learners in this environment. These gadgets range from Merlin Ultra desktop magnifier, Ruby handheld electronic magnifier, open book and portable Pearl reading camera, BookSense recorder, talking scientific calculator to magic screen magnification software, job access with speech software, JAWS. In addition to this acquisition, the library established a Disability Resource Center Library, DRC. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Mnyara Zirafkawa. I'm a student, an MBA student at the University of Zimbabwe. I've had the opportunity of doing my undergrad at the same university since 2005 to 2008. Back then, in the library, we didn't have the opportunity to discuss and make noise in the library. We weren't allowed to make actually weren't allowed to discuss. But then with the Center for Collaborative Learning, it has given us the opportunity as professionals, as postgraduate students, to interact with different professionals. As much as we'll be discussing, we'll be needing the online facility. This center has given us that opportunity as well, because we can have the interface whereby we'll be discussing using the online facility, and then at the same time the ambience of the Center for Collaborative Learning enhances educational can I say stability in a way. By that you have that opportunity to write down notes on the board that is available. The ambience, well in terms of the environment itself, the lighting is perfect. The seating arrangement, even the desks which are there, are good. We have additional PowerPoints as well, particularly when you have your collaborative gadgets such as smartphones or actually laptops. You can always charge them whilst you're doing your work and discussing with other fellows. So this has given us an opportunity as postgraduate students to interact and enhance our education in a very collaborative and a manner in which that research is easier, and then assignments are easy to do. Group discussions can be done easier by the access of this facility. So we'd like to thank whoever was involved in preparing this facility for postgraduate students. Thank you very much.
My name is Cosmas Shawala. I'm doing sociology, part 3. This is my last year in this university. Here I'm sitting in a Braille library, which is for the blind and low vision students. And in this library, there are many equipments which we use for the enhancement of our education here in the university. There is what we call a book sense, which we use for recording, for audio recording. For example, we take this book sense with us to the lectures, where we record the lecturer, and that's where we capture our notes through listening to the audio which we have recorded in the lectures. And also, there are some computers which have a software called JAWS. And this software has a speech synthesizer, and the speech synthesizer helps us to understand what is happening on the screen of our computers, and it reads out everything that is on the screen. I can even navigate through the internet, and if I want to download some PDF files or some text files, I use that JAWS software that can make me be independent in doing all my work. And we also use those laptops for typing our assignments, and then we submit for marking. Also, there are some calculators, talking calculators, for those of us who are doing courses like statistics, and those talking scientific calculators, they help us to be able to calculate or to fork out some numbers, some divisions and multiplication sums in statistics, so that we'll be able to go along with our mathematical courses. And there are many things that happen in this Braille library. Some of them, we have an embosser. That machine is used to translate print into Braille. So we go to the main library and take a textbook and come here and we scan. There is a scanner. This scanner, it translates that printed material into a readable language for the embosser, so that the embosser may translate it into Braille, so that we can able to read this textbook that are used by other. This equipment, which is within this library, had helped us a lot in terms of our education, as people who are visually impaired. We are now able to read and write without the assistance of of the fully sighted colleagues. Now I can read, I can write my assignment alone and go and submit without even any assistance from our friends or even the lecturer himself. I can even be independent to use the internet alone. As I have said, that we have a software, a talking software called JAWS, and another one is called NVDA. These are the speech synthesizers that help us to read alone without the assistance or the aid from any other sighted colleagues.